So today we'll be going over Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria. We're going to cover many things in this review, including the scent profile, performance, versatility, and of course, we're going to take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's get into this review. Before we get into the review, I want to give a shout out to my friend Ben Electro for letting me borrow this fragrance. This is not a paid or sponsored video by any means, but I am extremely grateful. If you want to follow him on social media, I'll leave it right there. Let's get into this review. Now, this fragrance right here will open up with a very unique note of Chinotto. And Chinotto is supposed to be an Italian carbonated drink that tastes like bitter orange. And the opening, like the other blue Mediterranean fragrances, is going to be the superstar. It is very captivating, very fresh, very natural smelling. It's one of those fragrances that instantly transports you to the Mediterranean. Imagine you're on a vacation in Italy, you're overlooking the beautiful waters, seeing all the greenery in the vicinity. Next to you are some local citrus trees. All of a sudden, the local guy comes up to you and then he hands you a Chinotto drink. He says, "Here you go, sir, only $5. You know it's overpriced because you're a tourist. He's taking advantage of you. At the same time, you don't care. You're on vacation, trying to have a good time. You take a sip of the drink, your face turns sour because it is bitter." That's the vibe you get out of this fragrance. And as we get into the dry down, you are going to lose some of the citruses that you got in the beginning. It's going to become more herbal, more green, and more floral with a combination of musk, patchouli, and jasmine. Now, the dry down isn't bad on this fragrance, but it's not going to be to the standard that you get out of the opening. Like, the best way to describe this scenario is imagine you're watching a movie and all of a sudden you see the best scene of the movie the first 5 minutes in. It kind of makes you say, do I want to spend another hour and a half watching this movie, or do I just skip it because I got to the best part already? So that's how it feels with this fragrance. The opening is going to be the best part of it. The dry down isn't necessarily bad, but it doesn't live up to the standard that the opening leaves. It's also marketed as unisex, and in my opinion, this is perfectly unisex, okay? So from 1 to 10, 10 being the most masculine, 1 being the most feminine, this sits at like a 5, where both men and women are able to wear this fragrance equally. Now, I will say, because my audience is predominantly male, 95% of them are, at least from what I see on my analytics. If you're a man trying to wear this fragrance, you absolutely can, but you gotta have the confidence, because there might be some women out there who smell this fragrance and they might think it comes off a little bit feminine. And if you're a guy who enjoys really masculine scents, you might not enjoy this fragrance because you might find it to be a bit too feminine leaning. So honestly, guys, do not blind buy this fragrance because it is perfectly unisex. I would advise you try it before you buy it. So again, guys, this is going to have a very unique note of Chinotto, which is supposed to be a carbonated, soft Italian drink that tastes like bitter orange. The dry down isn't necessarily bad on this fragrance, but like the other blue Mediterranean fragrances, the opening is going to be the superstar. It's also a unisex scent that both men and women are able to wear equally. When it comes to performance, you're going to get a solid 6 to 7 hours of longevity. Compared to some of the other Acqua Di Parma offerings, this here is going to be on the stronger side, especially when it compared to a Rinse de Capri. With that fragrance, I was only getting 2 to 3 hours. For the first couple of hours, you're going to get about 1 foot to 1.5 foot of projection. So it is going to be attention grabbing at the same time. It's not going to be a room filler by any means. It comes off very fresh, very clean, and very professional. For the next 3 hours, the projection does dial back. It still remains about 1/2 foot of projection, but it becomes more of an intimate fragrance where people have to come close to your vicinity in order to notice it. Around that 5-hour mark, it does become more of a skin scent, and around that 6 to 7-hour mark, it's faded. So you're going to get a solid 6 to 7 hours of longevity with pretty moderate projection, and for this style of fragrance, is pretty impressive. When it comes to versatility, this one here is in the S tier category. It's signature scent worthy and also Swiss Army knife certified. It is a very fresh and clean fragrance, guys. You're able to wear this one in the fall, winter, summer, and spring, but it truly shines in the summertime. Like I told you guys, this reminds you of an Italian vacation overlooking the coast, by the beach, or by the beautiful water. So although you can wear it all year round, I do believe it shines the most in high heat weather. You could also wear this one to the office. It comes off very fresh, very clean, and very inoffensive. You could also wear this one on dates, but because it is a unisex scent, you gotta have the confidence. And if you're somebody who loves to wear a linen suit in the summertime, I do believe this fragrance right here is a perfect option. You can also wear this one to the gym. It is very fresh, very clean, very inoffensive. Honestly, guys, this is Swiss Army knife certified. You can wear it for any situation, any occasion, any season, any reason. And of course, we took it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's play the footage. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion.
Oh, it smells really nice.
Smells really nice. What kind of man do you imagine wearing this fragrance? Yeah, take your time, no rush.
Like the earthy boy.
Like an earthy boy?
Yeah.
Getting his hands dirty?
Yeah, type a little bit. Like, cause it's like a flowery scent.
There's definitely a lot of florals in that fragrance.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so
right.
I can see like earthy boy, you know, his little crystals, you know.
So compared to a lot of other men's fragrances, do you find this one to be average or above average?
I mean, I feel like other men's fragrances, it's like sometimes it seems to be like musk, like it's strong, and then it's like at you.
Yeah.
This one is like very light,
Very
and
subtle.
It's very subtle. Yeah, it smells clean.
Okay.
Like if you smell it, you're gonna be like, oh, you smell clean.
Nice.
Instead of like, oh, you smell like cologne.
That makes I get it. It's very natural smelling too, right?
Yeah.
So what would you give this one as a score from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance?
For men's,
Yeah.
I say 8.5.
An 8.5, awesome. So the one we showed you is gonna be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria.
Okay.
Which is a bit of a floral, musky, citrusy kind of fragrance, all of those elements coming together. And with Acqua Di Parma, they kind of try to focus on like a Mediterranean vibe, like an Italian vacation. That's the kind of aura you get out of their fragrances.
I can smell it.
You can smell it? Well, you were awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
okay?
you.
Have a good day.
Okay.
You too. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance?
Okay.
Thank you. You can smell it. Give us your honest opinion.
Okay.
So, do you like this fragrance?
It's okay.
It's okay. Why do you find it to be okay and not impressive for you?
I guess the tone, it's kind of like fruity, I would say like citrusy.
It is citrusy, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really like citrusy for men. I like more like musk and wood.
That's very fair. It's
Yeah.
definitely in a completely different direction from that
Yeah.
style. So, compared to a lot of other men's fragrances, do you find this one to be average or above average?
Average.
Average, okay. So what would you give it as a score from 1 to 10?
I give it a 6.
A 6? Okay, so the fragrance we showed you is going to be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria.
Okay.
Since you like a completely different style of fragrance, is there one that you want to share with us before we leave?
Wow. I really like Gucci Guilty.
Gucci Guilty.
Yeah,
That's a classic right there.
That's you can go with that one for sure.
So what would you give Gucci Guilty from 1 to 10? Is that like the 10 for you?
10, yes.
Okay, well you were awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick? Yeah, you can take it. That's nice.
Really nice.
What is that?
I'll tell you right after. So, what do you like about it?
It's like earthy kind of.
Earthy?
I don't know how to. It smells clean.
Smells clean. You agree as well? So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give this one as a score? Thank you so much.
Honestly, it's really, really nice.
Like you'd be impressed if a man wore this fragrance.
When you walk by, you're like, oh, what's that?
Like who's that? Okay.
A good 8.
A good 8? What about you? A 9, okay. So the fragrance we showed you is going to be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria. By the way, this bottle's... You want to take a picture of that? You can spray it on too if you'd like. We don't mind. Yeah. This bottle retails, by the way, for $250. So you guys have some expensive taste, I will say. Yeah. So you'd wear this one as well as a woman? Like you'd wear this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair. You can spray it if you'd like. We don't mind at all. Trust me. Like it's totally fine. You want to spray it on as well? Go for it, please. You can have more than one spray if you'd like. We don't mind. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Okay. Have a good day. Yeah. I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion. I promise you it's not my fragrance.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the market, do you find this one to be average, above average?
I would say it's pretty average.
Pretty average? Why do you say it's average for this one?
I wouldn't say that it really piques my interest at all. I don't think it smells that good.
So it doesn't really impress you that much. It's like, okay, another men's fragrance. So what would you give this one as a score from 1 to 10? If you want to smell it again, you can.
Maybe like a 4.
A 4, wow, okay. So the fragrance we showed you is gonna be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria. So is there another men's fragrance you like more that you want to share with us?
I like the Versace fragrance.
It's like the third time we hear that today. Is it Eros to be specific? It's like a bluish?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my camera guy's favorite fragrance right there. Well, awesome, thank you so much. Have a good day. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
sure.
Thank you. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest
Oh,
opinion.
just smell it.
Yeah, it's on the strip right there. It's on the other side. There you go.
I feel like it's a little too subtle.
Too subtle.
I mean, maybe it's good for someone else like
Okay.
you.
Yeah, you
I
can smell
guess.
it.
But for me,
It's gonna be on where your
too
hand is
subtle.
actually. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
So
It
compare.
has some fruity notes to it.
Somebody said that earlier as well. It's like a
Yeah.
fruity, floral
Yeah.
kind of vibe
Yeah,
off
yeah.
this fragrance.
Yeah,
So
it's my kind, yeah.
okay, so compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the so compared to a lot of other men's fragrances on the market, do you find this one to be average or above average? If you want to smell it again, you can.
I think if you're looking for something sophisticated, low key, then it's above average,
Fair.
right? Because it's
Fair.
like very subtle.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like in your face, right?
True. Yeah, it's not like a super strong kind of fragrance. Yeah, I can see that.
But if you really do want to, I don't know, like mask smell, I just don't know if it would do the job.
That's fair. So it's not a fragrance you will maybe wear on an everyday basis, but if you want to, unless you're somebody who likes lighter fragrances, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, maybe not at the gym, but if it's in the morning and you're wearing a suit and you're going to the job, not coming back from
I like the
gym.
description with the suit. So he's like an elegant, classy kind of guy.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Right. I honestly, I wouldn't say it's very unique. Yeah, it's pretty good for a everyday fragrance.
But you don't find it to be unique compared to a lot of other
I
men's
wouldn't find it
fragrances.
something that's like a going out.
It wouldn't impress you if you
something for an
smell like
occasional. Yeah.
Yeah.
because, yeah, I have smelled something similar.
to this kind of fragrance.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
So what would you give it as a score from 1 to 10?
I would give it 6.5 because it's pretty good for everyday fragrance. Yeah.
I would also give it like around 6 because I think it's almost unisex. Because I don't
Right.
like
Yeah, I agree. I
women's
totally agree.
fragrances.
It is very unisex.
They're
yeah.
too
I could agree
like,
with that too.
flowery. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
They just assume all men like flowers for some reason. So I don't like women's fragrances. So if this is like a unisex fragrance,
Yeah.
it's good.
Okay, because this is more of a unisex
It
fragrance.
is, yeah.
It is,
That
it
is
is,
right
yeah.
right on, unisex, yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
It's
So you
not
both
like
agree to that?
male, you know.
Masculine
yes.
or anything like that.
I
Okay.
don't feel
And
that,
not too
yeah.
feminine too. So.
I agree with that. No, it comes off very natural smelling.
Yep.
And like, so the one we showed you is going to be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria.
Oh.
So because you find this one to be unisex, right? Is this a fragrance you would personally wear?
I would.
You would wear
I
this
would
one?
for everyday.
For every day? What about you?
Yeah.
You guys want to spray it on before I leave?
I
you
would
wanna do
have
it?
something on. I don't want to mix it up.
Okay.
Same.
Same?
I have something, but no, but this is good.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Okay, have a good day.
You too.
Yeah. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Hey, I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this men's fragrance real quick? Thank you. You can take it, smell it. Oh, you got your hands full. I got you. Okay.
Marie.
Very floral. True.
It's like unisex. It could even be.
I agree with that 100%.
Because I feel like I wear men's perfume.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I
Which one do you wear?
I wear the Dior.
Sauvage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Playa. I like it a lot, and I buy it for like my brother-in-law, and I'm like, oh, I like
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
scent,
spray
so,
this
like,
on.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it myself. So.
Wow, I love that.
would wear
It's
that.
not like kapow, you know? It doesn't like
Yeah.
hit me in the face.
So it comes off very subtle,
Yeah,
very
it's
inviting.
subtle, and it's like a good everyday scent.
Somebody just literally said that earlier as
Yeah. It's not obnoxious.
It's giving.
nice.
well. So, so compared to a lot of other men's fragrances, do you find this one to be like average, above average? Like, does it impress you?
Oh, it does. Yeah, I would give it out of 10, I'll give it a 8.5.
8.5. What about you?
Like an 8.
An 8. Okay. So the fragrance we showed you is going to be Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria. So you ladies have some expensive taste, by the way. This is like $250 per bottle.
Oh wow.
And it is unisex. It's kind of like with Acqua Di Parma, this specific brand, they tend to go for like a very natural Mediterranean Italian style. So
I like that.
a lot of realistic oranges, floral notes. Yeah, so that's kind of their style. So would you actually wear this one yourself?
I would.
You want to spray it on?
Okay. Let's do
You-
it.
You're more than welcome to.
Do it.
Yeah, have as many as you'd like.
Cool. Thank you.
Of course. Is there another men's fragrance you like to wear? I'm curious to know. Actually, I've never encountered somebody.
One.
Armani. I have like what is it called? The aqua. It's like aqua something too.
Acqua Di Jo?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That also men's.
I think it's unique.
The one you have, is it a turquoise color?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's Acqua Di Gia then. I think that's more for women. I think the yellow bottle is more.
Oh, no. It's like gray. It's like gray.
Yeah.
It's like has a gray top.
Oh, then it is probably the original Acqua Di Gia then.
Yeah. It's nice. It's like I would wear this like summer.
This one here.
Yeah.
I agree. This one
That's like
this one comes
summer.
off to me like tropical vacation. I'm by the Mediterranean, having a couple ice cold lemonade.
Yeah,
Looking at
yeah, it's good.
So before I leave, is there another men's fragrance you like that you want to share with us?
Oh, I like Chanel Blue.
Oh, it's a classic.
That one's a good one. Yeah.
Let us
But
know.
I don't know too much about like fragrance. So all my fragrances were gifted to me.
Ah, okay.
I like a clean set.
A clean scent. And this one fits that category for
Yeah,
you.
not too much like in my face. Like I have to be like, whoa.
Yeah, some cologne could be a bit strong in certain situations. I could agree with
It kind
that.
of makes me nauseous sometimes if it's too strong. This feels like high end.
High-end,
Yeah,
classy,
classy.
inviting.
Inviting, exactly. Like I won't be so intimidated by food.
One more question before I leave, because I'm really curious to know. If a man wore this on a first date, would you be impressed by this one?
I wouldn't be like impressed, but I would want to. I wouldn't be afraid to like get to know the person. 'Cause sometimes with those funky different fragrances, I feel like
Oh, too much.
I'm kind of like okay, let's move on.
Makes sense.
I think scent is really important. It's like
It really is, yeah.
holds memories.
It does. It does. That's why.
Yeah, and I think it's different with everyone. Like when you put it on, and it smells different on different people.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you ladies so much. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye. As you can see in the footage, guys, this one got some really positive scores. We got a 9, some 8.5s, multiple 8s. Some scores were in that 6 range. We also had somebody who did not like this fragrance and gave it a 4. And I also noticed that a lot of the women were saying it comes off floral and unisex. In fact, a lot of them decided to wear this fragrance themselves. So if you're somebody who's into more masculine scents, I don't believe you're going to really enjoy this fragrance. At the same time, if you're somebody who has the confidence to pull this one off, I do believe you're going to garner some compliments. So what's my final verdict on Chinotto Di Liguria by Acqua Di Parma? Let's put the bottle down and get serious. So honestly, guys, I believe it's a fantastic fragrance, but it's not really my style. The opening is so captivating, but once it got to that floral, herbal dry down, I wasn't necessarily a fan. Not because it's a bad fragrance, it's just not my style, okay? The performance is pretty good on there, guys. 6 to 7 hours, and considering the scent profile, that's pretty impressive. Versatility is in the S tier category, signature scent worthy, and Swiss Army Knife certified. Women's reactions and compliments, I do believe you'll get some compliments if you have the confidence to pull this one off. But for some of you out there, they might find it to be a bit feminine leaning, especially if you prefer more masculine scents. So it's not a bad fragrance by any means, it's just simply not my style. And if you're somebody considering getting this fragrance, I don't recommend you blind buy it. Please try it before you buy it, because again, you might be captivated by the opening, but you might not be a fan of the dry down. So hope you guys enjoyed my review of Acqua Di Parma's Chinotto Di Liguria. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below what video you want to see next. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, I'll leave it right there for you guys. Have a good day.